Brad, thank you. A place the ice storm hit the hardest is White County. That's 70 miles north of Atlanta. And emergency management says during the worst of it, 90% of the county's residents had no power. Channel 2's Barrett Peterson continues our live severe weather Team 2 coverage in Cleveland. And Barrett, power crews have now whittled that down to roughly half.
Yeah, but that's still around 18,000 residents. County officials say this is like trying to come back from a hurricane. Now, Duncan Bridge Road over here is closed, and it needs to be. We were down here before they closed the road. We're going to show you that this area suffered some of the worst of it.
Along Duncan Bridge Road in White County, power lines and the trees that fell on them blocked the way through.
Literally, the trees sounded like they started exploding.
Tim McIntyre is one of more than 30,000 people, 90% of the county's residents who lost power during last weekend's ice storm.
We tend to cry wolf and say get ready, prepare for the worst, and it's not as bad, but this time it was bad.
The Office of Public Safety's Bryce Barrett says more than 6 dozen roads had trees down on them, and for a time on Sunday night, it forced 911 to respond only to life-threatening emergencies. A convoy of power trucks is now fanned out across the area, and Channel 2 was there when crews flipped the switch along State Road 17. Matthew Davison was there too. He had to come out.
Get phone service. So how my house is, it's a dead spot.
In many spots, the damage looks a lot like what a tornado might do. Some county officials compared this to a Cat 2 hurricane. Tim McIntyre couldn't believe his eyes.
I was just standing there watching. There was like gunshots going off. Trees just snapping everywhere.
So the county has a couple of shelters, and officials say the Red Cross is going to take charge of them during this emergency. Live in White County, Barrett Peterson, Channel 2 Action News.